let's talk about some musicals.
Why?
Hey guys, welcome to another top 10 list. Here's my top 10 favourite classic movie musicals. I enjoy movie musicals and I thought to show that I could talk about my first personal favourites. Kind of hard to justify what's a classic movie musical, but classics to me are the 70s and before. 80s, 90s, 2000s in my opinion are mostly modern classics. And yes, I am planning to do top 10 modern classic movie musicals and top 10 modern movie musicals later, but I decided to focus on the classic era first, so let's get to it. Also, I've not included animated movies on this list. That can be a list of its own. I don't know if I'll ever do that, but let's just get on with it. Number 10 is My Fair Lady. My Fair Lady is such an excellent film. One of the best musical films of the 60s and one best picture of 1964. And it's basically about a poor English flower seller who overhears a professor who turns her into this classy, elegant lady and falls in love with her. Audrey Hepburn and Rex Harrison give great performances. Love the songs, the spectacular choreography, costumes, cinematography. It's enjoyable every time I put it on. Coming number 9 is White Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Really enjoyable classic Christmas movie. Great toe-tapping musical as well, especially with the opening scene, especially the soldier song, The Old Man. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that's what it's called. Bing Crosby is amazing. Danny Kaye is really good too. Everyone is great in there, and definitely a film that I love watching, especially during the Christmas season. Coming number 8 is Singing in the Rain. Singing in the Rain is definitely a great feel-good film, and probably one of the most important movie musicals to watch, even if you're not big in the genre, because the dance sequences and musical numbers are done very well, especially the Good Morning song, Good Morning, Good Morning, and how it's set in a time period where silent films were on the way out and talkies were coming in, and how films transitioned from like black and white to colour. Gene Kelly and Debbie Reynolds are at their best in this film, very well directed, and yet love Singing in the Rain. Number 7 is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is another great classic musical with great songs that are catchy. It's fun to watch with the whole family. Dick Van Dyke is great as Caractacus Potts, and the two kids are really good in it too as well, and I love everything about it. Number 6 is The Sound of Music, another film that I've always loved. Julie Andrews, anytime she does a musical, it puts a smile on her face, and this is no exception. It's a great film where she takes care of these kids for a soldier set during the start of World War II. It also has a great message about family and survival. Christopher Plummer is good in the film too, and it's iconic for a reason. And speaking of iconic, number 5 is West Side Story, the original one. Fantastic movie. The remake that came out in 2021 is really good too. I'll get to that in my modern movie musicals list, but I still love the original classic. It's the Romeo and Juliet story, but set in 50s in New York City. Tony and Maria are one of my favorite young movie couples, and the musical numbers still have that like stage feel to them. Natalie Wood is really good as Maria. Rita Moreno is brilliant as Anita, for which she won the Oscar for, and overall it's fantastic. Anyways, number 4 is Grease. Go Grease Lightning, you're burning at the border mile. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. Yep, I love Grease. I know some people say it's not politically correct, but I don't care. It's an enjoyable film. John Travolta is great as Danny Zuko. I love Olivia Newton-John as Sandy. Rest in peace, Newton-John. Love the musical numbers, dancing. It's definitely a feel-good movie. So yeah. Number 3 is The Wizard of Oz. Already talked about this film a lot, especially in my favorite movie of each decade video. So go watch it if you haven't yet. So I don't need to say too much about it because everyone knows how great and iconic it is. I've watched it like a lot of times in my lifetime. And all I gotta say is, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there is a land of, well heard of, once in a lullaby. And that's the land of Oz. Number 2, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Another great, iconic, classic 70s film. Has always been childhood to me, growing up with this movie on like home video. Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka is like fantastic. The Oompa Loompas are great. All the kids are really good. Love all the songs from Pure Imagination to Oompa Loompa to I've Got a Golden Ticket, and what can I say, it hasn't been said already. But my number 1 favourite movie musical from the classic era is Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is one of my favourite Disney films of all time. Again, I talked about it a lot already. Mary Poppins herself is one of my favourite characters. It's got timeless songs, great dancing sequences, and for musical numbers, whether it be with Step in Time, Chim Chim Cheree, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, Spoonful of Sugar. Julie Andrews again is the perfect Mary Poppins. Dick Van Dyke is great as Bert as well. The bank story is really well told, and that's all I need to say. But yeah, that was my top 10 favourite classic movie musicals. So, what are your favourites? Tell me down in the comments, give this video a like if you liked it, and thanks for watching, and may the force be with you.